Hello, my friend. I'm Lavi, and today I want to share a story with you. Not just a story to listen to, but a story that might quietly change the way you see your life. Because sometimes the biggest problems in our lives don't come from the world around us. They come from the way we react to it. Have you ever noticed how one tiny moment can completely change your entire day? One comment, one criticism, one person speaking to you in a tone you didn't like? Suddenly, your mood changes. Your thoughts become loud. Your heart feels heavy. And the strange thing is, that moment might only last 5 seconds, but the feeling it creates can stay with you for hours, sometimes even years. Many people believe that peace comes when the world becomes kinder. But that's not true. Peace begins when we stop giving the world control over our reactions. Today's story is about a young man who learned this lesson in a way he never expected. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll share a very simple practice that might help you feel lighter starting tonight. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin. Many years ago, in a small town surrounded by golden wheat fields, there lived a young man named Jame. Jame worked in a busy repair workshop. Every day he fixed machines, tools, and broken equipment. He was skilled. He was hardworking. But there was one problem everyone noticed. Jame was always tense. If a customer complained, his face became stiff. If a coworker made a mistake, Jame became irritated. If someone spoke to him impatiently, his whole mood collapsed. People said Jame had a short temper. But the truth was something different. Jame wasn't angry. He was exhausted. Not physically, emotionally. Every criticism felt personal. Every negative word felt like an attack. Every small conflict stayed in his mind long after it ended. At night, Jame often replayed conversations in his head. Why did he say that I should have answered differently? I should have defended myself. While the town slept peacefully, Jame's mind kept working like a noisy machine. Slowly, without realizing it, Jame began collecting something invisible. Not money, not tools, but emotional weight. Every rude comment, every moment of embarrassment, every small disappointment, he carried them all. One afternoon, after a difficult day at work, Jame left the workshop earlier than usual. He walked toward the quiet farmland outside the town. The sun was low in the sky. The air smelled like dry grass and earth. Jame sat down near an old wooden fence. He sighed deeply. "I'm so tired of this," he muttered. At that moment, an old farmer approached slowly along the path. The farmer carried a small basket of apples. His face was wrinkled but peaceful. He noticed Jame's expression immediately. "You look like someone carrying a very heavy load," the farmer said gently. Jame laughed bitterly. "I wish it was just a load," he replied. "It's people." The farmer sat down beside him. "Tell me," he said. Jame began talking. About the customers who complained. About the coworker who blamed him for mistakes. About the manager who never seemed satisfied. About the feeling that no matter what he did, something always went wrong. The farmer listened quietly. When Jame finished, the old man reached into his basket. He pulled out 2 apples. He placed one apple on the ground. Then he handed the other apple to Jame. "These apples look identical," the farmer said. Jame nodded. "They are." The farmer pointed to the apple on the ground. "This apple is like the words people say to you. Someone drops it here and walks away." Then he pointed to the apple in Jame's hand. "But this apple," he continued softly, "is the one you decided to carry." Jame looked confused. The farmer smiled. "When someone criticizes you, their words leave them immediately. But when you replay those words all night, you become the one carrying them." Jame stared at the apple in his hand. The farmer continued, "People throw words every day. Opinions, complaints, judgments. But the real question is not what they throw. The real question is this: do you pick it up?" A gentle wind moved through the wheat fields. Jame felt something shift inside him. The farmer stood up slowly. "Come," he said. They walked together through the fields. Every few steps, the farmer picked up small stones from the ground. He dropped them again immediately. Jame noticed. "Why are you doing that?" he asked. The farmer chuckled. To remind myself of something important. What? That life becomes heavy only when we decide to carry everything. He looked directly at Jame. Most things in life were never meant to stay in your hands. Jame felt his chest tighten. Suddenly, he understood something. For years, he had been collecting every negative moment as if it were something valuable, but it wasn't. It was just weight. Jame slowly opened his hand. The apple fell into the grass. They both watched it roll gently away. And something surprising happened. Jame felt lighter, not because his problems disappeared, but because he realized something powerful. He didn't have to carry them. In the weeks that followed, Jame tried something new. When someone spoke harshly, he paused before responding. When a mistake happened at work, he focused on fixing it instead of defending himself. When someone criticized him unfairly, he asked himself a simple question: is this something I truly need to carry? Many times the answer was no. Slowly, his mind became quieter. His shoulders relaxed, his work improved, and something unexpected happened. The same people who once irritated him started treating him differently. Not because they changed, but because Jame changed his reactions. And that changed everything. Now, my friend, before we finish this story, I promise to share a small practice. Tonight, before you sleep, sit quietly for 1 minute. Think about one moment today that still bothers you, a rude comment, an awkward mistake, a moment you wish had gone differently. Now, imagine that moment as a small object in your hand, a stone, a leaf, or maybe an apple like Jame held. Look at it for a moment in your mind. Then say quietly to yourself, I don't need to carry this. Take a slow breath. And imagine placing it on the ground. Leave it there, because tomorrow deserves a lighter version of you. Remember this: you cannot control every word people say. You cannot control every situation life sends you. But you can always control what you carry forward. And sometimes the strongest person in the room is not the loudest one. It is the one who knows when to let things go. If this story helped you see life a little differently, share it with someone who might need this reminder today. Because sometimes one simple idea shared with the right person can change an entire life. Thank you for listening. And until the next story, walk gently, react wisely, and remember, your reaction is your power.